Hey guys, it's Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, I'm going to do my long-term savings challenges. So let's just get started. Hello friends. So in transparency, I am a day behind with this video because I think you guys all know I'm an accountant and we just had a quarter close at the end of March. So April reporting is so busy. So I've been really busy at work, but I did get some overtime, so I should be able to stuff a little extra on my next paycheck, which makes me very happy. So anyway, today we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. So, like I said, I've been working a lot of overtime. Well, a lot of overtime. And because we were back in the office full time, there's a lot of time that's being spent just going back and forth to work. So, yeah, anyway. So the first savings challenge I'm going to do is debt. And I do like to add $25 a week into debt because if I add $25 a week, I will pay this off pretty quickly. I mean, not like if I was paying a couple $100s a week, but 25 bucks a week will get us there. All right, so there's that colored in. All right, here's my binder in with the debt envelope. So we're gonna add this 25 in. Oh, you guys, I think we can make another payment, which means I can get a placeholder. So we have 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, $600. All right, let me get a placeholder. Here we go. So there's $600, and this $100, I'm gonna set it back here. We'll go into the bank to make a debt payment tomorrow. Very good. So that is $25 that went to debt, which calculated to a $100 debt payment. So next up is the 2025 Savings Challenge. This is for Budget for Me. I got this on Etsy, and today I'm going to go ahead and add $40, which will be both of these boxes. Each little piece is $5. So, yay, we'll be done with our first row. So how is everybody doing? Are you ready for Easter? Easter is this weekend, if you celebrate. And if you don't, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm a little conflicted. I don't know what to do. I mean, I have kids that are grown-ups, and the oldest one, he still wants a basket. He does. He's almost 30. The second one, he's really self-sufficient. He does live at home. He's 24, but he is like, Mom, don't buy me a basket. But then my daughter, who's away at college, like, she's telling me, if you don't give me a basket, I'm going to tell everybody you don't love me. And then, of course, I have a 15-year-old who I would definitely get a basket for, but I don't know. I feel like I should, like, tell him, no, you don't need a basket, but I have a hard time doing that. So, all right, we're adding $40 in here. And let's see how much we have in the 2025 and 2025. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 25. So $625 so far. Next up is this retirement savings challenge that I got from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. Today I'm going to add 30. So I'm going to color in this 30 eyeglass here. All right. So let's put 20. I'm going to put 2 5s because I have a lot of 5s. I had to go to the ATM machine. All right, so now in retirement, after we add this 30 in, let's see. We have 5 that's already in the Roth IRA, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 80. So $780. Very good. Very good. And this is for $1,240. So we're way over halfway there now. So I'm going to put $10 into car maintenance, and I'm going to color 5 of these little $2 grill holes. I got this savings challenge from Reinventing Renee. She's Budget Nerd Co. on Etsy. And I'm using this to save money so I can build up a savings for car repair. Because you guys, you never know. I did just have a $500 deductible I had to pay for car repair. So you just never know when you're going to need a lot of money because car repair is super expensive. All right, so there is $10 colored in. I try to put $10 every week so that I can finish this before the end of the year and, you know, have some money in the bank in case something happens. So now in car maintenance, I have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, and 72. Doing the same thing for medical bills. I'm putting $10 a week into here. Each little heart here is worth $10. And I'm just trying to build up a sinking fund for medical because medical is so expensive. Sorry about that, guys. My dog knocked something over. All right, so I'll bring the binder in. And I'm actually going to put this 10 back and take a 20. So now health savings has 1, 20, 40, and 60. And another area that I'm really trying to build up a sinking fund so I have money saved is in the vet category because taking your pet to the vet is very, very expensive, you guys. I mean, even if you just go for a checkup and shots, it's a couple $100s. So I'm just going to mark these off and I'll come back and color them in off camera. But that is 210, so I'm going to add 20 here. So now let's see what we got. Okay, so 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90. So 290. All right, so now I'm going to work on investments and I'm going to add $20. So this is a savings challenge from D Plans and Budgets. And I think this was supposed to be a rolling save, but instead of doing a rolling save, I am making each of the larger boxes worth 10 and the small one worth 5. Today, I'm going to add 20, so I'm going to go ahead and color in 2 of the larger boxes. You guys, I think this is so cute. Dee does such a great job, and she gives away, you guys, a whole year's worth of monthly challenges. I just think this is fantastic. These bunnies are awesome. Super cute. Okay, so there's that colored in. We're going to add 20. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. Well, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to take this 20 right here from back there because it doesn't matter. It's going into the bank, right? So investments now has, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400 that I've already invested, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. Very good. So my emergency fund, I'm going to use my OG Savings Challenge book. I call it that because I have been using the Savings Challenge book for a long time. This was the very first Savings Challenge book I got when I first started my budgeting journey. And I have done quite a few pages. So today I'm going to add in $8. So I'm going to do these 2 4s right here. I'm just going to scribble them in like I did on the Pet Savings Challenge. And I'll come back and color it in off camera. So, oops, look at me. So let me see if I have a couple singles. I do. So I'm going to put 2 back. So 1 and 2. And I'm going to put in 2 5s. Right? Yeah, that's right. All right, so now in the emergency fund, it's a $250 savings challenge. I've saved 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, and 198. That's very good, you guys. Okay, you guys, it's time for the sloth challenge. This is a $4,200 savings challenge. This from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And the way I do this is I go row by row each week. This week we're on this pink line down here, and I take a 20-sided die, I roll the die, and then I mark off whatever I roll, and that's how much we save for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a roll. And we got a 7, so I'm going to color that 7 in right there. All right, and I'm going to go again. And that is a 9. We're going to go one more time. And we got a 1. So we'll mark the 1 off. So oh, we rolled again and got a 3. So that's going to be 20. So I think I'll stop there. And I'm going to color this red one this pink one right here, because we already have that one colored in. So, okay, there's $20 going into the sloth challenge. All right, it comes with this cute envelope, but the envelope was getting kind of tore up. So I'm just using it, as the dashboard. So let me add in 5, 10, 15, and 20. All right, so let's see how much we've saved so far. So 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400 is in a high yield savings. 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, and 47. $1,547 so far. And you guys, I know I have a ways to go, but that is how you do long-term savings challenges. You just continue to save in them a little bit at a time, and eventually you get there. All right, I'm going to move into this savings challenge binder now. And our first savings challenge is the penny challenge. And I do have some change. It's all the way over here. Let me go ahead and bring that in. Okay, so this is my penny challenge, and I know that I've already counted. I have $4.20. All right, so I'm gonna bring my calculator in, 420. And then our next largest number is $2.18. So minus 218 would leave 202. Oh, we have that too. All right, so we were able to mark 2 off on the larger side. That's pretty good. All right, and I'm gonna put this into the jar, and then that will be it for the penny challenge. Did you guys see that? I'm clumsy today. All right, so I'm gonna put the change away. That's it for the penny challenge. So we're moving right along to the school savings challenge. This is a $500 challenge that I am doing to make a tuition payment for my son. I'm gonna add $20, which is this 20 right here. All right, let's get that done, and then we can outline it. All right, so there's $20 colored in. I guess we'll do 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so far in the $500 savings challenge, I've saved 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 96. Ooh, so close to 300. Very good. Next is Save Your Age. This is from Gina Renee RM Budgets, and this is also a school savings challenge, but this is for his extracurriculars. So anytime he wants to go to, like this week or last week on Friday, he went to a play at the school called Shrek, and he got to go and watch that, and that was pretty awesome. So the money for that will come out of here. And I am saving his age, which is 15. So you guys were on the bottom row. This will be my second time finishing this for him, because I did have to spend a lot of the money from the first time taking him to Washington, D.C. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we're adding 15 in. And so now we've saved 100, 250 that's already been spent. So there's 350, 450, 5, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 5, 10, and 15. 615. And so for all the new people, last February, my son broke his leg and he had to have surgery. And so in March, his class went to Washington, D.C. And so the only way he was able to go is if I went with him. So that is why we spent almost that whole amount going to Washington, D.C. I mean, his room and board was already paid for. I had paid for that in advance before he broke his leg. But yeah, we spent that on food for me and souvenirs and whatever. And I think we spent more than we would have spent if it was just him going, but that's okay. All right, so next up, I'm doing this Save with Judy. It's a group play that a lot of people in the budgeting community are doing together. It's super cute. It's an all-year savings challenge, and it's $25 a month. And so each little icon is $5, and I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 today. So there's 2 Easter baskets colored in, and we're going to put this 10 in. So far in the 2025 savings challenge from Save with Judy, I've saved 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and $90. Just $5 a week. And that's where we're at. Okay, so next up is the $1 savings challenge and the $5 savings challenge. And once again, I don't have any 5s. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7. Oh, I only need 5 to finish. But then I won't have enough for a 5. Should I just do a 5 and 2 singles and then finish this off next week? Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take I'm going to take these ugly ones. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to take a 5 from back here and put this back there. There's still $100 going into the bank. And so today I'm going to mark off 2 here. Okay, so next week I'll only need 3 singles to finish, and that'll be a $50 debt payment. So I have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. And then we're going to put this $5 bill in here. It's the first time in about a month that we were able to put $5 in here because I haven't had it. So in the $5 savings challenge, we have 1, 20, 40, 45, and 50. And also when this one is complete, it's going to go to debt also. I said also multiple times. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. I'm very excited that I can make this $100 debt payment. Yay. That makes me happy. I love seeing that balance go down, and especially because I'm not paying interest right now. Whew. So I'm hoping that I can get this finished before the interest kicks in. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm going to see you guys soon with another one. And please remember, always, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Talk to you guys later. Be blessed. Bye, you guys.